The genus Humulus, the vine of wolves, is an ancient perennial which has been cultivated by peoples for millennia. Most commonly known as hops, they have managed to twist and bind themselves around the very structures of the human civilizational experiment. But prior to this, in the distant past, in time out of mind, they managed to go through their own metamorphosis. So what are hops? Where do they hail from? How did they come to be? And why does it matter? Today, we're going to find out. The genus Humulus is a small grouping of species within the Cannabaceae family. The members of this group of climbing vines are said to be native to anywhere from Europe and Asia to the Americas. Though most widely known for the use of the female flower in the production of ale, Humulus has also been used in folk medicine for paper and textiles, as well as a nutritional sustenance. A close family relative to Humulus, the genus Cannabis, shares a similar breadth of variety within the application of the plant. Both plants share similar physical and morphological traits, and it has even been claimed that Humulus and Cannabis were once siblings, with findings which suggest that they diverged from one another around 28 million years ago. Although Humulus was used by peoples prior to the Middle Ages, it wasn't until the year 736 that documents emerged from southern Germany, which recorded their deliberate cultivation. Though the specific use of Humulus in the production of ale was not recorded until the year 822. By the 14th century, Humulus had become a staple additive in brewing, being favored by monastic monks as a preservative as well as a flavoring. And it wasn't long until Humulus cultivation migrated west to the lowlands of Holland and then on to the county Kent in England, which remains the largest producer of Humulus in the British Isles to this very day. The most widely cultivated Humulus species by far is Humulus lupulus, the coneflowers of which contain glands that produce a substance which is known as lupulin. This substance is a combination of volatile oils and resins, which are highly regarded for their aromatics as well as their bitter and preserving compounds. Humulus are climbing plants. They are trained to grow up trellises constructed from strings or wires that support the plants during their vegetative stage. They are planted in rows about 2 meters apart to ensure adequate sunlight exposure. New vines emerge every spring as underground rhizomes end their winter dormancy. Humulus thrives in rich, well-drained soil with an ideal pH balance between 6 and 7. A full sun profile and plenty of well-rotted organic matter are other components for successful growth. Biological impediments include aphids, the two-spotted spider mite, as well as the fungal disease powdery mildew. Humulus are harvested at the end of summer, and were usually hand-harvested until the 1940s, when mechanized harvesting and processing machines began to be manufactured. An increase in demand for Humulus has caused global output to grow to hundreds of thousands of tons per year, with the US and Germany being the most major producers. The mechanization of harvesting helped destroy local industry by enabling large-scale production. But prior to these technological advances, mass labor forces of migrant workers and even entire families would travel for the yearly harvest of Humulus.
Thank you.